Hey, my name's Michael, founder of dfymeetings.com, your choice for B2B prospecting. In today's video, we're going to talk about 10 ways to get more clients for your agency. Now, this could also be relevant if you are a coach, consultant, broker, accountant, really anybody for B2B business, SaaS as well. And essentially, I want to break down 10 ways that I have gotten clients and 10 ways you might want to consider to get clients for yourself. Truth be told, every way to get clients works. Some will work better than others, depending on who you're targeting. And I want to go ahead and open your mind to some more ideas that you may have not considered. So let's go ahead and jump on in.
Drop it.
First up on this list, we have cold email. Now, cold email should not be shocking. This is what I talk about on this channel, and this is also what I do with my agency. I get my own clients through cold email in a few other ways as well. And also, I offer cold email as a service, so fully managed cold email campaigns for my clients. So cold email is great for pretty much every business type. It works really well. It's super scalable. There's not really too many downsides to cold email, but it's definitely something that you should consider. If you want to learn more about it, there's a free training on dfymeetings.com. And also there's a bunch of content on my YouTube channel. Number 2 is Upwork. So if you're not familiar with Upwork, Upwork is a freelance platform you can apply to jobs people post. This means people already want the service, but you're going to pitch them, and there's a lot of job opportunities. Now, quick note, Upwork has really high quality jobs if you're American, Australian, Canadian, Western European. However, if you're not, you'll likely not find that great of work on Upwork. They'll have a job post and be looking for freelancers. Now, a lot of people, even in Western countries, say, oh, Upwork has crap leads, and it does have a lot of crap leads. But the trick is to sift through those, apply to a lot of jobs, and then only take interviews on a couple. We land some really good clients for done-for-you meetings on Upwork, but we have a significantly lower close rate on Upwork because a lot of people aren't qualified. However, it's one of the easiest, simplest ways to get more clients, and it's really easy to automate and have someone else do it for you. So if you have not considered Upwork just because of stigmas you've heard around it, it's at least worth a try and look into. Number 3 is lumpy mail. Now, we're not currently doing this for done-for-you meetings, but I've done it in the past and also let my friends do it. Lumpy mail is essentially where we actually mail prospects a package, normally with an object in it. It's very easy to throw away an envelope without opening it, but no one throws away a box without opening it. At least I don't think anybody does, and if you do, get help. So what you would do here is send some type of object, whether it's funny or interesting or valuable or a gift basket, to a prospect along with a letter, normally handwritten, leading them to email you or call you or book a call with them. And this does really well, especially if you're in a really competitive industry where it's hard to get a hold of people, and certainly makes you stand out. For example, let's say that you do lead gen for dentists and you send a giant plastic tooth, like a gag gift, to a dentist along with a handwritten letter leading him to book a call with you. Then you actually cold email and cold call to follow up. It certainly will make you stand out. Most people don't do this, and it's actually not that hard, not that expensive. So definitely consider it. Number 4 is cold calls. I don't think anybody likes cold calls, and if you do, you're an absolute beast. I personally don't like them, but they definitely work. I have landed a client before using cold calls. These are going to do best, in my opinion, in conjunction with cold email or some other method. We're using cold emails as a follow-up. But if you are interested in cold calls, it's definitely something that will work if you give it the right amount of time. And there's a lot of people on YouTube that have more information and more expertise on cold calls than I do. And I highly recommend you give it a search if you are interested. Number 5 is Instagram DMs. Now, this will work really well, especially if you're targeting a younger business owner, like a SaaS founder, agency owner, coach, consultant, who's a bit more, on social media and tech savvy. We do really well with Instagram DMs. Obviously, you need to have a nice optimized profile. Having content certainly helps, and a following will also help, but it's not necessary. And actually DMing prospects, trying to set meetings with them from DMs works really well. Now, one thing to know with Instagram DMs is that you don't want to send too many. Otherwise, you can go into spam. And if you want a full guide on this, I actually have on my channel. Just hop to my channel and check out the video I made showing exactly how we get a lot of sales filled every month from Instagram DMs. And it's certainly worth a test. And it's also really simple. It doesn't cost anything. Some other methods here have a little bit more setup time or some costs associated. Instagram DMs are very low barrier to entry and also don't have that much competition. Number 6, very similar, is Facebook DMs, a very similar demographic, but also a few extra industries on Facebook. If you're targeting people who are in groups, Facebook DMs work really well. I think a bit less than Instagram DMs, but you can also send a higher volume without getting flagged. So definitely something to look into. Number 7, my favorite social media channel to send DMs on is Twitter. Twitter is so good. The reach is so much better than Facebook, better than Instagram. about the same as LinkedIn. LinkedIn's reach is really good, but there's a really great untapped area to send out DMs and get responses. We get some insane stats sending Twitter DMs, and if you have good product market fit, you have an offer people want, which will be important for all these platforms, and you match that with some content, you can do so well on Twitter. And there's also much less restrictions like there are on Instagram in terms of going into spam. Number 8 is LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn, in my opinion, does not work very well if you do the same corporate copy-paste BS connect message everyone else does. LinkedIn works well if you do personalization, either by doing a few personalized sentences, or one thing that I've done recently is you record a series of voice notes that you can use for prospecting and have a virtual assistant send those by playing that recording into the phone, and it actually sounds like you're sending it. And most people don't use voice notes in LinkedIn, and this actually works really well. This is also going to do well if you're posting regular content. LinkedIn has really good reach, so if you're posting content, then you're very likely going to continue to nurture people and drive more calls. Number 9 is organic content. And this does really well for us, specifically YouTube, but also TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, really any platform that your audience is on, which is probably every platform. I can do really well for organic content. For example, this small YouTube channel books me a pretty considerable amount of calls every week because I'm giving free value, explaining what I do. People trust me, and naturally they are interested in talking to me. So putting out organic content will do really well, especially if you have a B2B offer. You'll do even better with organic content. Number 10, we have referral and white label partners. So referral partner would be somebody that you either both send work each way or one way on a commission basis. For example, I help people get more meetings with cold email, but maybe I found an agency where they help agencies hire sales reps. So we complement each other. We're not competing. They send people my way, I send people their way, and we give each other a 20% cut. It works out really well, and these are very easy to find. It's a lot easier than setting a normal sales call, referral, a discovery meeting. White label is where an agency or any service will fully white label to you. For example, if somebody wants to sell cold email as a service, but they don't want to hire a team, they want to set up a system, they want to figure out, they could talk to us, figure out a deal, will ever pay us a bit less than our normal rate, and then they'll mark it up and sell our service as theirs. So finding these white label and referral partners are both really good ways to get passive clients. So there you have it. The list continues. There's hundreds of ways to get clients. And if you want to hear even more, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I can make another video. But these are 10 ways that we use to get clients and that you can use to get clients. And if you do want help with your prospecting, feel free to go ahead and book a call below with my team, and we'll see if we can help you out. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more B2B prospecting content put out weekly.